Howdy, folks. How is going, partner? Have you been tired as me? Let's relax and talk some. Are you ready? I have some stories for you. Well, it was midnight in a small Old West town, and the silence was broken only by the sound of footsteps echoing on the deserted street. A stranger wrapped in a dark cloak walked into the saloon. All eyes turned to him, but no one dared to ask who he was. He sat in the darkest corner of the bar, ordered a whiskey, and whispered to the bartender, "I'm looking for someone." The bartender, curious, asked, "And who would that be?" The stranger stared at him and replied, "Someone who owes me an answer." That night, the entire town was on edge. Who was this man? And what did he want? Meanwhile, on the other side of town, a young woman named Clara looked out the window holding an old letter. The letter read, "If a stranger ever comes to town, he will bring the truth you've been searching for." Clara knew that day had come. She prepared herself to face the unknown. Back at the saloon, the stranger finally revealed his name. "I'm Jack, and I'm here to tell a story." He began to speak about a lost treasure, a betrayal, and a broken promise. "The treasure isn't gold," he said. "It's something far more valuable. The truth." Clara arrived at the saloon, and upon seeing Jack, she felt a chill down her spine. She knew he was talking about her father. "My father disappeared 10 years ago," she said. "What do you know about him?" Jack looked at her and replied, "Your father didn't disappear. He was betrayed by someone he called a friend." The revelation shocked everyone. Who could have betrayed Clara's father, and why? Jack continued, "I was the sheriff of the neighboring town. Your father entrusted me with a mission, but I failed." He then handed Clara a diary where her father had written everything about the betrayal. Clara read the pages with tears in her eyes. Finally, she knew the truth. "Thank you, Jack," she said. "Now I can rest in peace." Jack left that same night, leaving behind a town transformed by the truth. South, what did you think about this story? If you don't mind, I have another one. It was a cold, dark night in the Old West, and the wind howled through the canyons like a lone wolf. John, a cowboy with a tough but fair heart, was on a mission to find the man who had betrayed his trust. He rode under the moonlight, his hat covering part of his face as the desert dust rose under his horse's hooves. Tonight, everything will change, he whispered to himself, tightening his revolver holster. John wasn't a man of many words, but his actions spoke louder than any speech. He arrived at a small ghost town where only the saloon was still open, with dim lights shining through the dirty windows. Inside, he found the man he was looking for, Bill, his former partner, sitting in a dark corner drinking whiskey. "Bill," John said, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "You know why I'm here." Bill looked up, and his eyes are full of regret. "I know, John, and I deserve whatever comes." But instead of drawing his revolver, John sat down next to Bill and ordered a whiskey. "Tell me, Bill, why did you do it?" John asked, his voice softer now. Bill sighed and began to tell his story. Debts, despair, and a wrong choice that changed everything. John listened in silence, and for the first time in years, he felt compassion. "Everyone deserves a second chance," John said at standing up, "but you're gonna fix what you did." Bill agreed, and together they left the saloon, ready to face the future. That night, John didn't just find Bill, he found redemption for himself. And so, under the starry sky of the Old West, two men began a new journey. A journey of forgiveness, courage, and hope. And you, have you ever needed a second chance? Leave in the comments what you thought of this story, and subscribe for more Old West tales. Until next time, partners.